What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Just Me TV. I'm your girl, Mary Denise. I hope everybody is doing good on today. I hope everybody is starting their Monday off right. I hope you guys have said a prayer, thank the Lord for waking you up this morning, clothing your right mind. Just for whatever he did, because I don't know about y'all, but him just waking me up, that's enough all by itself, and I'm so very thankful for that. Welcome back to another Motivational Monday. On this week, we are going to be talking about giving. Giving is something that sometimes we don't like to do. Some of us don't like to do. Some of us do like to do it. But we always want to receive something. So that's why we're going to talk about giving on this day. Okay. Giving is something that we really should be more willing to do, because like I said before, a lot of people like to receive things, but they don't like to give. And sometimes in life, that is a part of you being able to receive, because you get what you give out. So your life is not going to always be about you receiving. You have got to give. But when you give, you have got to give from the heart. Don't just give because you see everybody else doing it, or because you know it's the right thing to do, but you really don't want to do it, but you give anyway because you know it's the right thing to do, or you just giving because you seen somebody else do it. Like, don't give like that. First of all, God doesn't like that. God likes a cheerful giver. So give cheerfully from the heart, not expecting anything in return. That's how you give. That's how God wants us to give to those in need. And I know with us being human, sometimes in our flesh, and even myself have done this, you look around and you be like, well, such and such just got this, or my homegirl over here, like, yeah, I love her, she just got blessed, but like, where's mine? So it's like, it seems like everybody around you is getting blessed, and it's like you're wanting to know where yours is because you want to receive it. You don't know what that person have done or what your homegirl over here done in order to get what they have received. You don't know what they gave out in order to get those things from God. So try giving before you are willingly, so openly and freely and willingly to accept things from others. Learn how to give with the same attitude that you like to receive with, because that's how we got to go about doing things in today's world. It's so many people that need help, and there's so many of us that can help people. And I know for myself, when I've been struggling for so long, and I still am. Different day. We'll talk about that a different day. But I still am, and I was struggling for so long. And so I know when my daughter was outgrowing her clothes, like, I was like, okay, let me try to post this on Facebook and let me see if I can get some money for it, because we could use the money right now. But I would sell just a little bit, but never everything. Sometimes people just want you to, this is what I got from the site, people just want you to give stuff away for dirt cheap. Did anybody catch that? Sometimes we have to give things away. for dirt cheap or even for free, because you never know what that person is going through and what they really need. And God may be using you to bless that person. So give freely. So you know what I do now? Instead of trying to sell any and everything, I give it away. I find somebody who I can give it to, who would appreciate it, who could really use it and need it, who's going to put it to use, and I give it to that person. But the one thing that I don't do is broadcast it. Because see, when you give and you're giving freely and from the heart, everybody don't need to know about it. Only you, that person, and God. If that person chooses to go and say something and mention your name, that's on them. You don't have to do it. You can't control what they do. You can ask them not to if you prefer nobody not to know. They can share that blessing, but they don't have to share your name. So you can ask them not to do that. But give freely and give from the heart. I don't know about y'all, but I know that I have been in plenty of situations where I needed help and I didn't know where the help was going to come from. But my God made a way. He put it on somebody else's heart to bless me. And they gave, not expecting anything in return. Several different people on several different occasions. And I thank God for that. I'm grateful. And I thank God for that because I needed that help at that time. So if you know that you can be a blessing to somebody, give it freely and give from the heart. Don't go broadcasting it, because the Bible tells us that's the only reward we'll get for it. But when we give and we don't broadcast it, God sees that. He's going to acknowledge you for doing that. And if you want to give just to boast and brag about it, then don't give. At least don't give me nothing. I don't want nobody like that giving me nothing. If you got to boast and brag about it after you do it, why? You can keep it. You really can. And you can say what you want to say. That's just me. Because I'd rather not every time it be thrown up in the air. So give freely, you know. Even when you are going through, you still can give. You still can be a blessing to somebody else, even when you're going through. And that all ties into what I had said in a previous video. Y'all, forgive me. It's okay. It all depends on how you go through that situation that you're going through. That determines the outcome. So even when you're going through and you feel some type of way that somebody else is getting blessed and you're like, Lord, where is mine at? What about me? Have you forgotten about me? What about the promises that you have made to me? Don't be jealous or envy that person for what they have gotten, because yours is coming. And in the midst of you going through, if you see an opportunity, if God puts an opportunity on your heart to help somebody else, even when you're going through, do it. Do it. Because I don't know about nobody else, I'm just a big old crybaby, y'all. I get so emotional about everything. So y'all just forgive me. Just look past that. But it makes my heart just feel good to be able to help somebody who's going through. And it's like that because I have been through a lot of things. And a lot of those times I did not have anybody to help me through what I thought. God was always there. I just didn't tap into that. I didn't acknowledge that. Because when I was younger, I was sort of kind of brought up in church, but then again, not really, you know. But I've been there and I know what it feels like. So if I can help somebody, I do, but I'm still struggling with it at the same time. I'm just going to be transparent right now. I love helping people. But sometimes, at certain times when I'm asked to help somebody, I don't be feeling like it at that time. So it makes me feel bad because I want to bless somebody, but sometimes I just may not be feeling like it at that time. I may be tired or whatever, and I just don't feel like doing it. But I push past how I'm feeling sometimes and just go ahead and do it. Because I know that person really needs that help and they don't have nobody else. So if you can give and be a blessing, give and be a blessing. Don't expect nothing back in return. And just watch how better you feel. Watch how your life turns around. Trust God. Give from the heart. Give the way you want to receive. Give the way you want people to give to you. Give, and it shall be given back unto you. I hope this message has blessed somebody on today. I hope that you guys have a beautiful, blessed, and prosperous week. As always, never let anybody steal your joy. If nobody has told you on today or last week, or they won't tell you this week, guess what? I'm going to tell you for this week. I'm proud of you. You keep pushing. You keep striving. You keep wanting to better you for you and your family. Let God lead and guide you. I love you and I'm praying for you. Keep up the good work. You're doing good. You are doing awesome. Never let nobody tell you that you're not. Never let nobody steal your joy. I hope you guys have a great and blessed week. If you have not, please hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget the bell so that you will be notified every time I post a brand new Motivational Monday video. If you would like, please leave me a comment down in the comment section below. And I will see you guys not next, honey, but I'll see you guys on next week. Peace. I love you guys.